Okay, thought I'd do a quick opening of the Bauer Professional LED light. I believe this is a battery operated light. Most of the Bauer stuff is, and you have to pay additionally for a plug-in. But I found this at a neighborhood electronics store, big box electronics store, and it's this store, I won't mention by name, is not known for its great prices. In fact, I usually find a better deal on Amazon than I do there. But this time, this was about $40, $50 less than Amazon. So I grabbed it. It was the last one there, so I did grab it. So let's take a look here. Now, this is a LED light, and it has the little flip box. I always think about these when I think about Hollywood movies, etc. And what's good about it has the filters available here, so you don't have to worry about changing for a filter or using or finding something to do a little dispersal. You don't need a shadow box, etc. So that's a nice addition. And let me take here. This should be the power stuff. Okay. That's going to hold a battery. And this is the battery. Let's see. This is the battery, I believe. Let's see if I can get this in. Yep, that's about standard for that. It does have a power connector here too. Input for the AC output, so I can get I wonder if it comes with a plug. Bauer often doesn't. Okay, it did come with a European connector or an outside the States connector. And pretty much outside the Western Hemisphere, at least the northern portion of the Western Hemisphere. So let's put this in. Let's see. Okay, here we go. There is a plug available here. Great. But this plug is actually the charger for this battery, I'm sure, because I'm going to have to charge it before I plug it in. So let me just take my power strip here and plug it in. Okay, and I got a red light. I assume that it will take a little while for that to get charged, and I'll see if there's a plug-in power adapter for this. I'm not that big on battery operated high intensity LED lights. They eat batteries alive, but it's something I can give it a shot. Let's see here. I'm just trying to see if there's anything here. Yeah, I'll see later. I think this thing might be exclusively for battery use, which is fine. It'll work. Alright, and it does have a connector down here so I can attach it to the top of my camera. It is not going to be a light or a weightless light to use though, so we'll see how that works. But it's a powerful light. I believe I can mount it on my camera, so it'll be nice. Okay, we'll continue the view of it when it's charged up. So it's going to be a two-stage unboxing. It'll probably be a few hours before the battery is sufficiently charged for me to get a good look at the light. So we'll be back when that happens. Alright, this is about 5 hours after the previous part of this video, and the battery does appear to be fully charged, so I'm going to get it off the charger and put it on the new light here. The professional LED light from Bauer. Let me go ahead and pop it out. Very simple. It slips in like this, and it's secure. Then you just push it and pull it out. Alright, let's put it on here. Same thing, just plop it down. And let it slide into place. Have to push the little button down, which I forgot about, to actually get it to go in and lock. And this is what I've got. This is a barn door type of light. You ever watch the old movies, and I'm sure the current movies are still using something similar. The lights were quite often had this barn door look. You flop it on, and you got a pretty good shine there, enough to make you blink a little bit. So, and it has filters, and the filters are integrated in the structure, of course. It's a straight white filter that would basically give you a little bit more of a filtered and less of a harsh light. And here is the orange filter that can sometimes deepen colors, at least certain types of colors. And these are in this barn door here are the ones that actually close and cover it up to protect it. So it's basically like an old style miniature version of a movie light from the old days. So, and another thing, we just unscrew this a bit, and it is not a tripod mount like the lights that I have shining down on this seam. It basically fits in the top of the camera. And then you begin to do the tighten here. Let me pull back a bit. Alright, and I just tighten that up enough. And so now I have got the light. Let me pop this out. And I'll just shine the light down here. It really doesn't serve a purpose to shine it into the center on this camera I'm using. So we'll just move this to the side. And just flip it on. So that will give me some light from a single source. So it wouldn't be perfect. There's a possibility you'd have shadows unless it's very, very small or you are very, very careful. But it does give you an onboard light. I have another onboard light it's LED as well, much different in design. So we'll just take this back off, and I'll show you this one as well. I usually use tripod mounted because when you're doing this kind of video, the most important thing is to have multiple light sources to minimize shadow. And this is a much smaller, much more compact and considerably lighter. And it also works the same way. You pop it open, and then you can raise or lower the intensity of the light. I can keep the intensity down and show directly in, or I can do it like that and you get glare. So that's also very handy. So I usually don't buy these type of lights. One thing, I hate batteries on lights, and since I tend to do a lot of stuff in areas where there is electrical power, a plug-in is not difficult to find. But you know, it's nice to have an alternative every now and then you might be able to use. So let me pop this back off, and that's it. That's the box opening. I'll do a review later. I'm going to wait till nightfall, and I'm going to put the Bauer Professional LED into service. It's the VL12K. If you're interested in taking a look at this. In any case, I will get back with this and give you an example of it in service as soon as I can, but I just wanted to show you the box opening. This is the professional LED light from Bauer. It's the VL12K. I will see you later.